This is Lagos State. This is Ogun State. They are neighboring states beside each other. The population of this state currently is 22 million. Population of this state currently is 8 million. They are beside each other, less than 1 hour from each other. In fact, in some places, just less than 5 minutes from each other. This state receives 6,000 people daily. They are entering. Exits, 3,000 people leave the state daily. That is, every day, as 6,000 people are coming in, 3,000 people are going out. And it is estimated that by 2030, there will be what? Additional 5 million people in this state. Now, the rent of this state over the last couple of years, between 1 to 2 years, increased by 200%. By 200%. That is before they made any change, before they announced anything, just as a result of sheer demand and population. You now see there's something peculiar about this state again, because a couple places in this state are getting flooded. So people are migrating from that place to the other places that are not getting flooded. What does that mean? There's demand, and there's increase in demand in rental apartment and buildings. There's population pressure, there's flooding, and guess what? There's immigration. A lot of people are coming in. So, that is one problem on its own. Guess what? There's something you call FMV, fair market value. That is the base price that the government puts upon certain locations. That this Abulegba, how much would land typically go for in this place? The base price. This Magodo, I'm currently in Magodo. How much would the base price be for, in this current LGA or in this current location? And so the government increased it. What does that mean? That means that the price for buying land has increased. Also, that means the price for doing documents for land has increased. What does that mean? The price for building will increase. And guess what? The landlord will not just absorb those prices. The landlord will pass it on to the tenant. We are looking at another potential 200 to 400% increase in rent over the next 2 years. So what does that tell you? Let us go back to Ogun State with 8 million people, Lagos State with 22 million people. We already know the typical law, very popular law of economics. The higher the demand for something and less supply, what does that mean? The price will jump. That is the reason why price is jumping here. So at some point, people have to start to move to Ogun State. Why? Because it is closer. There is a train that connects it. There's a road that connects both states. They can work in Lagos State and live in Ogun State. In fact, some of them are already working remotely. So you can work remotely in Ogun State, and guess what? You are making your money. It costs less to live there. Land is less, and there's huge land compared to the population. Already, we can say that almost 3,000 people are coming into this state daily. Almost 3,000 people are already coming to this state, Ogun State, daily. So what does that tell you as a smart investor? Let us go back to the second question. Dangote did not build a refinery because he wants to eat petrol. Dangote did not build a refinery because he's the one that wants to be using the petrol. He built it to meet demand. So I don't want to live in Ogun State. That is fine. You don't have to live in Ogun State, but you can buy and wait for the demand. As soon as people start coming and rushing over, our rent is too much. You are what? You are either a landlord there with your own building you are using for rent, or you are selling the land to them, or you are leasing the land to them. That is the way smart people think. Some of you want to live there. You want to build a second house there, so in case anything happens here in Lagos State, you can just easily move there. That is also there. So you see how smart people think. We already have people buying into our estate. I just said it. We have opened a land banking estate called Adun City. Joy, sweetness. Buy in. It is just 500k for a plot and 10% for the legal. We give you your registered. We give you your survey for free, the rest of your documents for free. Just the deed of assignment is 10%, and that belongs to the lawyer. Buy in now and join the smart people. Let me tell you something. This place is going to be going for nothing less than 5 million in the next 2 years. I can assure you that. That is a statement of fact. You know the reason why? This place is very close to 3 universities: National Open University, Crescent University, and Chrisland University. This place is just 20 minutes from the state capital, the governor's office. This place is 15 minutes from the train station. This place is 1 hour from Lagos State. So you see how it is a prime location waiting to happen. Buy in now. This is an opportunity that I'm bringing to you. We already have people buying in. I don't want you to miss out. Click now and send me a message ASAP.